going.
It's always a good time. Whoa, it's always a good time. Woke up on the right side of the bed. What's up with this Prince song inside my head? Hands up if you're down to get down tonight. 'Cause it's always a good time. Slept in all my clothes like I didn't care. Hopped into a cab, take me anywhere. I'm in if you're down to get down tonight. 'Cause it's always a good time.
Good morning and good night. I wake up at twilight.
It's gonna be alright. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time.
Whoa,
It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's always a good time.
freaked out, dropped my phone in the pool again. Checked out of my room, hit the ATM. Let's hang out if you're down to get down tonight. 'Cause it's always a good time.
Good morning and good night.
I wake up at twilight.
It's gonna be alright. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Doesn't matter when. It's always a good time then.
Doesn't matter when, it's always a good time then.
Doesn't matter when. It's always a good time then. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time.
Oh my goodness. 8th grade students, welcome to your quarter 2 celebration. We're excited to be on live. Ooh, listen to the music. We are ready to go. And we hope you are joining us on our YouTube channel and streaming right along with us. I promise it'll be worth your time. We are going to do some hardcore celebration today. We may look like little minions on your screen, just like that. Look at this. I don't know if you can see all of us, but we're acting ridiculously. So I hope you're enjoying that. We're going to be celebrating those of you that are exhibiting amazing attendance. We're going to have some great student interviews. I love it when I get to hear from you guys. And then honor roll and the piece de resistance, the Teacher Choice Awards. You never know what they're going to come up with next because they are your teachers and they're amazing. So we hope that you are sitting back, relaxing, enjoying the program and the hilarity that is about ready to ensue. I'm going to turn it over. Is it Miss Little that's up next? Oh, no, is it Mr. Llewellyn? Distracted Dave coming at you. Let's give it up for the big man, Mr. Dave Llewellyn. Yes.
Hey, Mount Tabor, how you guys doing today? Coming to you live from 202 is talking to you. So anyway, I put this stat up. Yeah, for you guys that don't know, if you're 8th graders, you probably, and we're in my room, you know that, that's how I answered my phone. So anyway, put this stat up there. Last quarter, We were doing a little bit better job with attendance. We dipped a little bit, as you can see in our blue. Our green did go up, which is awesome. And we did dip a little bit or go up, unfortunately, in the red and the orange. But what we're here to do is celebrate the people that had 100% attendance. And this isn't just from the second quarter. This is from the beginning of the school year. So this is super impressive. Okay, Mr. Katie Russell, you can move it on. Oh, should have been the.
You know how sometimes I steal Mr. Llewellyn's announcement decks and then I edit them? Well, this morning when we were going through this deck, I slid a slide around. And so I just messed up Mr. Llewellyn on accident. Teamwork makes the dream work until your teamwork messes it up for you. So Mr. Katie Russell, you're going to have to maybe go 2 ahead and then you'll get what Mr. Llewellyn wanted. Thanks. Sorry, Mr. Llewellyn.
No worries.
If we took the holiday, took some time to celebrate, just one day out of that, it would be so nice. Everybody's special word. We're gonna have a celebration all across the world. In every nation, it's time for the good times. Forget about the bad times. Oh yeah, one day to come together to release celebration. We need a holiday. If we took the holiday, some time to celebrate. Come on.
All right, congratulations to all of our students who have had 100% attendance. That is super amazing. We're really proud of you. And we are gonna move on to the honor roll. So what is the honor roll? Well, Team Tabor, you might remember me saying this last time, but I'm gonna say it again. From now until the time you decide to leave higher education, or high school, you are going to have a grade point average attached to your schoolwork. It basically tells other people that might think about hiring you for jobs or letting you into college, hey, here's how proficient this person learned the things that their teachers tried to teach them. For honor roll, we acknowledge those students who have a 3.5% grade point average or have scored proficiency and above proficiency on their grades. So some classes give proficiency grades where they'll say highly proficient, proficient. Other people give a letter grade like ABC. So it matters. I want you to pay attention to it. We want you to pay attention to it. We want you to put your best foot forward. And when you do, and it works out that you have a 3.5 or higher, then you make the honor roll. So congratulations to all of those students who have made the honor roll. We're going to see you in the next video. Right after that one, I messed up. Ha, thank you, Mr. Katie Russell.
You can dance, you can dance. foggy night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go. Where they play the right music, getting in the swing. You come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. Not as young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Don't it easy to turn them on? Leave them burning and then you're calm. Looking out for another, anyone will do. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Digging the dancing queen.
You'll always be my day one. Day zero when I was no one. I'm nothing by myself. You are no one else. Thankful you're my day one. Thankful you're mine. I got lucky finding you. I won't make the day that I came across you. 'Cause when you're with me, I don't feel blue.
Congratulations to the many of you who made the honor roll. We are so proud of you. And if you're like my kids, you might see the pictures that we used to be like, oh my goodness, I need a new picture. But we have our last year's school pictures. We know you're all a lot bigger now. But congratulations. We're going to watch some student interviews. And those interviews, I'm going to actually let Mr. Llewellyn introduce the interviews because he met with these fabulous students to conduct them. Mr. Llewellyn?
There's really no introduction needed because we conducted like a regular, it was like almost like a virtual interview. So I just wanted students to be aware of who was interviewed, just in case their name you can't hear clearly on the audio or you can't see it below the screen. So, Mr. Katie Russell, you can go ahead and move to the next slide.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Llewellyn. He turned into a robot today, just in case you guys were wondering.
So as everybody knows, we've been online doing school for almost 1 year now. And there's been some ups and some downs along the way. And the thing is that your teachers have identified you as somebody that has been doing an awesome job lately of staying engaged and doing a great job of being involved. Why do you think that is?
Salima. I'm trying so hard from my family.
My name is Miles, and what I really think is that is because at the starting of the year, I was like, it was a lot harder because I wasn't really sure what was going on. But I feel like I understand stuff, and I just feel like I'm good with the teacher, and I'm like active with the students and everything. I just feel like I can do well in classes.
My name is Luce, and I think I stay involved with school because like value school, like like I want to get smarter and stuff. Like I don't know, part of me was kind of worried that like with online school that I would become like dumber, so I was like really worried that I wouldn't do as well. So that's why I guess like trying to learn.
Hi, my name is Geronimo, and I've mostly been engaged in school because, like, I'm trying to find, like, a good career for my future and, like, for college as well.
My name is Floyd Matson. For me, I've really been trying to, like, stay on top of online school because I know a lot of my friends have been, or, other people I know have been, their grades have been dropping. So I didn't want that to happen, so I try to create a schedule and get all my work done.
I didn't do very good in first quarter. Missed like a lot of classes and didn't turn in very many assignments and rarely ever paid attention. And I kind of just want to like improve on that.
So my name is Shayna, and the reason why I think I've been able to stay engaged through the pandemic is because I don't know too well. I think it's the fact that I always have the work there. So like if I was normally at school, I'd always have the work in like my binder, or like once I go home, I'd consider like that a time where I'm just not gonna do work for the rest of the day because I left school. But now I always have it on my laptop, school, so it's always there. I can always do it. So I think it's also kind of more of like an organizational thing. I have everything in one place. And I think I organized like my laptop pretty well. So I think that might be part of it.
So my name is Kater, and well, I try to do other things than online school. Like, I play soccer, and I try to go outside a lot of times and play with my sisters. I think like that helps me stay engaged when I'm on online school because I don't really like online school. So, and I get kind of tired of like sitting at the computer, but when I'm doing other things, and then I can stay more focused. Also, I keep a soccer ball at my feet the whole time, and if I get all antsy, then I just play with it.
Alex TV. All right, go by Alex TV. But I mainly stay engaged because it's a way of showing my teachers that I understand what the material is, and also to, I guess, help them out most of the times. If they need any help, I would always be there. Like in Spanish, I would correct my teachers if need. But yeah, I just mainly just like try to help out as much as I can.
Wow, you guys, those are some great answers. I really appreciate that. So the other question that I have is, where do you think that determination comes from?
My answer is that I think it's mainly because I've been like more excited on doing stuff like what we're doing in class, and I feel like it's I'm like more engaged and when it's something fun that we're doing. But even if it's not something fun, I will still like do it. So recently it's been a lot more fun.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to stop the recording and.
Well, I think I want to do well because like, if you do good in school, like in middle school now, then you'll probably it'll be easier to do well in high school, which will be easier to do well in college, which will be easier to do in life in general. And then also building those skills to work hard and stuff will just make you better off. And if you it kind of leads up into getting a good job and stuff.
Something I've been taught, parents and just myself in general.
Well, I guess I want to do good in life and, not drop out of school or something like that.
In in-person school, I had trouble with talking to teachers if I needed help and doing assignments and paying attention. And I kind of just want to be good because it's not in-person school, it's online school, and that's slightly harder for some people. And I know it's a little difficult for me, so I want to do good.
Well, I feel school is much more about learning. When you're at actual physical school, it's also a social aspect thing, but now I don't have to worry about that and I can do my own thing. Just work.
I want to get better at learning, and I think my older sister, she's really good at all that stuff, so she kind of inspires me. And my teachers are all really nice, and I feel like I should try my best and stuff.
Personally, I don't know. I guess it's just an instinct I have. Because my parents have always taught me that if there's anything you need or something like that, just always be there or ask for help. Or if you need help or if they need help, just you can help them. So I guess that's kind of where it comes from. There's my instinct to help or ask for help, but build a relationship with my teachers. I try to do it with all my teachers. Sometimes I don't have the time to do it for some.
Where did that come from? When did you start doing that and why? I love that. I loved when Mr. Ordway told that story.
It's kind of dumb in a way. I saw a TikTok of a teacher that she was basically signing everyone out, and she was just left alone there. And I'm like, oh no, I hope not my teachers don't feel like that. So, and I saw that video. I was like, since every class on Friday, I'll do every other Friday. I'll ask them if they need anything because it's always them asking if we need stuff.
Mhm.
So I'd do the opposite and ask them, and basically just if they need anything, I'll be there. If they need a vent, I'll be there. If they just need to talk, I'll be there. So kind of where it came from, and I guess I started a schedule. So now I just do it every other Friday.
Hey, great job, 8th graders. You really did awesome.
Alrighty, without further ado, I am it's Mr. Schmidt. I am in charge of giving out the Math Dreambox Awards for this quarter, and they're slightly tweaked from what we did last quarter and first quarter. Instead of looking at between the first half and the second half of the quarter, we're looking at the most improved effort between first quarter and second quarter, and that goes to none other than Geronimo, who, if you look at, we have all the numbers there, increased by 567 minutes. I know for my class, we have about an hour every week that we're required. So that's a lot of increase. So nicely done, Geronimo. For most growth, we're looking at the standards that you've completed, and that goes to Lily Wilson with 9 standards completed. Nicely done, Lily. And then the most lessons completed as a whole, it's similar to the minutes, but it has to do with the lessons. We've talked about it a lot in our class as to why lessons and minutes are different for Dreambox. And it goes to Daniel, who got 95 lessons. So nicely done, Geronimo, Lily, and Daniel, for all of your awesome effort in Dreambox in quarter 2. Keep up the good work.
こんにちは. So participation and it takes many different forms, and that includes typing in ideas in the chat box, posting them on Nearpod or Padlet. And I just would like to say arigatou gozaimasu to all the students who have shared their thoughts and ideas in my class and in other classes too. And among them, I like to nominate Maya Otsuka Maya-san, and Ren Greggy Ren-kun, and many others. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Everyone knows this. Distance learning is tricky and can be really challenging. And I noticed people who showed great amount of academic growth from the first term. And here I like to acknowledge Sakurai Avery-san, Avery Sakurai, and Moran-kun, Oren Moran-kun. Thank you.
All right, so every time at homeroom, I can count on these three guys right here. Always have their cameras on and stuff for me. So Ben, Bell, De La Rivera, Elias Brown, and Ian Love. Hey, I appreciate you guys always having your cameras on for me. Elias is always telling me what's going on with his music and stuff. But enthusiasm and cameras on, always love it. So appreciate it, guys. Then in this fun world of looking at the screens, Shayna, she did an awesome job teaching one of my lessons for me. So I just sat back and let her do her thing. So it was awesome. So I appreciate that very much. Arden, always there for me to let me know when I need a little assistance on when I need to click things over. So I always appreciate that. Be like, Mr. Ordway, like we can't see what you're talking about. So I always appreciate that. And then of course, Alex, you guys heard from him. Dude, you rock star, man. I always appreciate having conversations with you. So keep that up. I look forward to hearing great things from all three of you guys in the future, and then the rest of my guys too as well. Everyone's doing an awesome job. Other than that, I appreciate everyone, and peace out.
I don't see Ms. Gordon on our call, so I just want to make sure that these students get congratulated. Rose, Elias, and Astrid. These are participation awards from Ms. Gordon. Well done, awesome job. I know in all your other classes you work really hard as well. Thank you so very much to Rose, Elias, and Astrid, and all the other students in Ms. Gordon's class. Also, Mackenzie for participation, Ava for hard work, and Brooklyn for dedication. Well done.
All right, my participation awards, some of the people who I can always count on to chime in the chat or vocally, Lois Matson and Jonathan Graper and Kate Shaver. Thank you so much to all of you for speaking up and participating and letting your voices be heard. Really appreciate it. And moving on here, most improved, Geronimo, very well done. You crushed it second quarter. Keep up the good work. And as far as turning in quality work, really well thought through, a couple students, two of so many students who I know really, really are paying a lot of attention and reading questions carefully and looking at scoring guides, Luz and Sayuri, well done. And finally, Project Green Sustainability Stars, Braden and Duncan. You guys both had some great contributions, and I know that we have a bright future because of both of you and students like you. So well done, Braden and Duncan.
And it doesn't look like Miss Everson's here is either. This is for Braden, Sasha, and Rosa, reflecting and asking thoughtful questions and sharing math solutions. Awesome. So very cool. Oh, there you are. I'm sorry, Miss Everson, you're in the middle.
Okay, that's okay. I didn't want you to think I wasn't here. I'm so glad to be here. So for my awards for quarter two, I have the people that asked thoughtful questions and shared their math solutions were Braden Gilbreth Steinberg, Sasha, sorry, I need to exit full screen. Sasha, sure I'm going to mispronounce your last name, Sasha Saichav Hanush, and Rosa Kott. Thank you so much for all that you do. I appreciate you every single day. And on to my teacher awards for quarter two. Best independent mathematician goes to Violet Hampton. Best rising star goes to Sarah Lawson. And actually these are switched. It was the kind friend goes to Sarah Lawson and the rising star goes to Saskia Jones. So thank you, math friends. I appreciate you every day and all the work you do. Bye.
All right. So in Miss Sullivan's homeroom, I have lots of great students who participate, but best participation that I really, really appreciate, Isa Ono and Caroline Bederka. Thank you very much for asking questions, responding, using the chat, and just greeting me and being nice as well. Thank you. Most helpful, Arden, thank you. You always keep an eye on the chat and let me know when something's not going right, when I'm in another tab, and you communicate for other students. I really appreciate that. Best questions, Lois Matson, you're great about asking questions in math, and I love it. And great effort work and completion of on my own work, Claire Coffey and Frankie Silverstein. Thank you. Best at explanations. I got a lot. So we have Rose, Takumi, and Luz. Thank you very much for always being willing to articulate and explain how you got to a solution. I appreciate it. Great work. Thank you.
I am here, even though I am inadvertently in the dark. So it occurred to me that I'm going to start off with an award. I'm going to call it the Solidarity Sympathy Award that I am right now enjoying with everyone in my class who really never turns on their camera. So I'm just sharing that moment with all of you. It's my turn to feel how that feels to just be off camera and have to be heard through my voice or the chat only. So here we go. Those of you who never turn on your camera and very seldom say anything, I want to recognize that you're there every day. Part of the Go Make a Sandwich club sometimes, but I really appreciate the fact that anyone is there at all. And so even though we are honoring kids for some special categories here, I want to recognize the fact that everyone who shows up helps me get through the day. So having said that, for this last quarter, second quarter, best participation, I chose my three, Ava, Lily, and Kaiden, and it has been a combination of chat, combination of talking out loud. I want a little more camera from everybody, but people seem to be very willing to turn it on if I ask for it. So that's my first three. And Teacher Choice Award, I had to give the positive attitude and enthusiasm again to Alex. I don't know if that was the exact same award last time, but Alex takes part. Alex brings real good energy and real good conversation to my class meetings pretty much every day. And when he's not in the mood for it, he lets me know and we have honest talk after all. I want to recognize these three kids who, for persistence and resilience, I want to say Elliot and Ty and America. I know you're there, and I appreciate that you're there. So I just really enjoy my homeroom class, and so I want to be able to actually put everybody up there. So thanks, everybody.
Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear me? I'm having a few difficult. Okay, good. I think I'm no video, but you're probably all used to hearing. We're getting used to this technical difficulties. So participation award, these are hard to boil down. And so Luz, looks like you're rock starring it in a lot of classes. So keep it up. And you're definitely I love the participation in all my classes. Hazel and KD, you guys come engaged and willing to share and either throwing stuff in the chat or unmuting and saying something. I don't know if you guys know how much it means to your teachers to get interaction with you guys. And so we really appreciate just that, you know, the more interactive we can make this, the better, I think, for you and for us as well. So thank you, all three of you. Yeah, Teacher Choice Award. Alex, you just got kudos from Mr. Walker. I was kind of just nodding my head, I think, as he was talking, like, yep, Alex, you come every single day. You've got some really kind of interesting and thoughtful comments pretty much on every topic we discuss. And so I appreciate that. Caroline, you do an amazing job of really just adding some deep thoughts and some kind of keep the conversation going. And I appreciate that. And then we got Luke. You come with you speak your mind and you speak your truth, and I appreciate that. So you know, that's we need that in social studies. So appreciate all three of you in that category.
Hello, buenas tardes. Yo me llamo Señor Javi, and I teach Espanol for those that don't know me. My participation awards this quarter go to Hazel, Miri, and KD. The three of you are always showing up, cameras on, and ready to participate. And you're doing really well in Espanol. You're you know, engaging in the work and learning a lot. So well done. Second slide. Most injuries and willing to share goes to Beckett Sub. I enjoy hearing from Beckett always. I think last year he came to school in crutches, but Beckett, you might have to correct me if I'm wrong. But this year Beckett took a surfboard to the head and received stitches. And then later in the year, snowboarding up at Meadows, he broke his collarbone. So if you see Beckett, just stay out of the way, I guess. Davis Lee, he's always positive, comes, you know, with energy to class, and just has a positive vibe. So I enjoy hearing from you, Davis, and having you in class. Caroline, I always enjoy asking Caroline about the weekend. She's always willing to start talking about soccer. She plays down at Buckman down there, plays on, I think, a couple of teams. She plays over the weekend, and you know, just talk about positions and what's happening. And I'd like to add one to this list, Duncan Mazurik. Duncan always has something interesting to share. Just today we were talking about how often we shower. Porque me ducho. Me ducho is a phrase in Espanol for I shower. So anyway, Duncan was saying his grandfather showered 3 times a day when he got back from Vietnam War, because he had foot rot and his feet stank terribly. So he had to shower. So anyway, Duncan's always, I enjoy hearing from you, Duncan. Thank you, and thanks everyone.
Mr. Laz's participation for quarter 2. The best person on camera for me all quarter was, was Arden, remember it? And then Corbin did a great job in PE, and Quincy Warren always liked to share his hoop story. So glad to have those 3 in class. So yeah.
All right, greetings. As with many people's classes, we've seen a kind of drop off of people appearing on camera. I just want to thank Gemma for reliably appearing on camera class after class. Hope to see more of you on camera. I follow Gemma's lead. Our early bird, Brooklyn, I think has 100% of the time been the first student in my first period class. So a notable achievement, since I think whenever we do a check-in with slots or owls or almost anything, the sleepy one gets by far the most support. So way to go, Brooklyn. And maybe sort of at the opposite end of the spectrum from our on-screen star Gemma, we have Kaylee, who consistently participates, even though she doesn't generally appear on camera. So really a strong presence. So those are my teacher's choice. I think I have another teacher's choice set. And yeah, okay, great. So most informative pair deck solar system drawing. I mean, this could go to almost anyone in the class because one of our activities in science has been model building. And I just want to give 2 thumbs up to Seth for doing, for really exemplifying quality model with color and annotation and really capturing so much in just a single page image. Tech support, KD, almost before I understand or come to realize that there's been a problem in the meet or with formative or with Nearpod or any of the other tools we use, KD is almost always already just giving me the solution. And I thank you on behalf of everyone. And finally, really putting in just a model of consistency. I think Rosa sort of realized maybe about 10 days out that Q2 was almost over, and she must have taken a hard look at her grade book. And then just day after day, I started seeing on top of the work that we had, for the afternoon, asynchronously, an additional assignment coming in. So way to go, Rosa, for really turning it around. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, Mr. Schmidt, back at you. For my participation for Q2, I have 3 all-stars who, whether it's verbally in the chat or in the chat, voluntary or when I call with popsicle sticks, these people are always on top of it. Shayna, Matilda, and Hannah. Thank you, all 3 of you. You make class go a lot smoother. Which, like Mr. Dawson was saying, when we have active interactions, it makes things go a lot better and we learn a lot more. So thank you again, Shayna, Matilda, and Hannah, for your participation always when asked and called upon, and just voluntary. And then my next, I have all 3 of these people are most improved mathematicians, Geronimo, Tessa, and Lou. And it's not just from a grade perspective either. These 3 I saw from Q1 to Q2 engaging more. So participation, like we saw or we talked about before, but also just digging into the math and figuring out, okay, what do I need to do? How do I solve it? And just turning in quality work as well. So congrats, Geronimo, Tessa, and Lou for that as well. A couple more. Most dramatic in the chat, definitely Will. So many things I could say about Will and how he responds in the chat thread or in our Desmos activities. Always makes me laugh, always puts a smile on my face. And best self-advocate, definitely Ella L. Actually, I have 2 Ella L. So Ella Luoma. Always emailing me with questions, always wanting to check how much time she has spent in Dreambox or other questions that she has about homework, what we're learning, making sure that she's ready to go for quizzes and tests and stuff like that. So nicely done, Ella. Much kudos to you for that.
Just want to make sure I don't see Hoshi Sensei in our 16 folks here. I just want to make sure I don't speak over them like I did for Miss Everson. All right. So for Hoshi Sensei's participation awards for answering questions out loud in the chat and all that, Kato, Lily, and May, awesome job. I'm sure if Hoshi Sensei were here, she would let you know a little bit more about some anecdotes and stuff like that. But I know from other classes that you all are fantastic and engaged and amazing human beings. And also, my screen. Let me pull that to the top. I see your face, but I cannot remember. My thing is covering. I've got Sasha in August, but I don't remember my kiddo in the middle. My little thing is covering it.
Dylan,
thank you so much. Awesome. Well done, everyone. Great work. And I don't see Ms. Livesay, just making sure. Awesome. For Miss Livesay, we've got Zaka and Annalise, both of you amazing students, amazing human beings. I know for both of you, you're exceptionally kind people. Zaka, best question asker. I'm sure, like, I can imagine you in class answering fantastic, engaging questions. And Annalise, independent worker. I could definitely see that being something that is noticed in all of your classes. And for Sasha and for Tristan, for Marcos and Alex, collaboration and project for Sasha and Tristan, and most positive attributes for Marcos and Alex. Nothing but amazing things to say about you all. You're just such good human beings and great students and such amazing parts of our community. We're so lucky to have you. Yeah, I don't see Ms. A here, so I will get to keep talking. For academic excellence, Hanako and Selma, very, very amazing work. Remarkable reader, Sandra. Oh, gosh, I miss you all so much. And most entertaining and witty, Lily. I don't have a lot of chance to see you be funny. I miss you all so very much. I can't wait to hopefully see you in person. And there we are. Special thank you to Miss Ann for all the hard work on the slides. I think that comes to the conclusion of our presentation. Ms. Arnold or Ms. Little, I think you may have both stepped away. Do either of you have anything to close us out? If not, I'm happy to close us out here. I want to make sure that every single one of you knows how much we appreciate you, how much we value whatever contribution you're able to bring to the classes and to our community, both in and out of school. We miss you. We miss seeing you face to face. I miss being in the halls and saying hello to you as you walk through halls and get to your classes on time. I miss everything from lunch duty all the way down to showing up and dismissal. Oh, I see Ms. Arnold. She's masked. We're just closing up shop. Do you have anything to add, Ms. Arnold, before we head out the door?
Just how incredibly proud I am of all of you and all of your work. I look forward to hearing more about the great things you all are doing in the next quarter. So keep it up, Eagles. We are behind you 100%. I want you to have a fantastic rest of your week.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so very much. Let's do one big round of applause for everybody. Thank you, 8th grade teachers. Thank you, 8th grade students.
Good job,